everyone, welcome back to the Sweet Star Candle YouTube channel. So today I'm going to be melting down some of my wax melt projects from 2024 as well as some of my personal wax melt products. I was just really curious to see what color it would be and also the scent. I was inspired by Sophia Nygaard's video of melting all the Yankee candles together. I'll have a link down below to her video. Now let's get into the melting. So I've got my wax pitcher here, and I think I've got 17 wax melts, and it should make about 3 extra large wax melts. So let's just get started. I'll just go through one by one, and I'll have a picture of the video pop up if you're interested in crafting any of these. Let's get started. So first off, this was part of my American flag wax melt. This was the part of the white stripe. So I'm just going to add that to my pitcher. Next is my Pumpkin Patch Cat wax melt. This is some of my personal products. And add that in there. This smells like vanilla and caramel. Next, this is a s'mores wax melt tutorial I did. Just gonna add that right in there. Next is part of my lemon wax melt. As you can see, the little white seed there. Get that added in there. Next, this blue wax melt. It's got a little bit of brown on top. This is from my beach wax melt tutorial. Next, my Cosmic Candy wax melt. It smells like strawberry, raspberry, and jasmine. I'm going to add that right in there. This picture is already getting kind of full. Next is my chocolate chip wax melt tutorial, where I did a wax melt that was like the 6-cell one, and I also did a realistic cookie one. So add that back in there. My gingerbread wax melt from a couple weeks ago. Get that in there. I decided not to do the jelly wax since I don't think they would mix well with these. So let me know if you want to see that maybe in a short video. Next is my red mushroom from August of 2024. Get that added. Next is my reindeer cookie wax melt. This one smells like cinnamon, nutmeg, and sugar. Part of my personal products. Next, this is the fall wax melt bark. I did in September, I believe, or October. Get that in there. And this one's got some actual glitter on it, so be curious to see what that looks like. Next is my Superman wax melt. This was from way in the beginning of my channel. It's supposed to look like a Superman ice cream all melted together. Next is my firework wax melt. This is for the 4th of July. Next is my Sakura Shiba wax melt. It smells like cherry blossoms and vanilla. Now some of these have scents and some of them don't, so I'm really curious what scent, comes through the most. Next, this is my Dubai chocolate bar from August. It's supposed to look like those viral chocolate bars everybody was trying to make or buying. Next, this was a really popular video, candy corn wax melt from September. And finally, Breezy Bunny wax melt. This one smells like clean laundry. It's more of a masculine, clean type scent. So now that I've got all of my wax melts together, I'm going to add it to my hot plate and get them melting. So here's my clamshell I'm going to be pouring into. This is a extra large clamshell from Aztec Candle Supply. After this week, I know this is kind of a more fun video. I'll get back to my tutorials. I'll probably be doing some Valentine's Day, like this video right here of the heart wax melt. And this is not all of my wax melts I made. I gave most of them to friends and family, or I melted all of what I made, so this is just what's left over. I'm going to let my melted wax cool to about 160, and then I'm going to pour into my clamshell. As of right now, the scent kind of smells like a cherry medicine, I'm thinking. I think the Breezy Bunny and like some of the other like fruity scents in there mixed together, and it kind of smells like cough syrup. But we're going to get this poured out, and hopefully when it is melting on the wax warmer, it doesn't smell like that. So I let my wax cool, and now it's time to pour. I'm going to let this fully cool down, and I will be right back. So I let the wax melt sit overnight, and it turned into this not so pretty like green, brown, gray color. Hopefully when it's melted on the wax warmer, it won't look like this. It actually has a lot of sparkle as I'm moving it around. You can see where the mica powder and the glitter has settled to the bottom. I would say smelling it, just the block right now, it smells sweet. The clean scent from the Breezy Bunny is not overpowering it anymore. It just smells sweet. So I'm going to get this melted on a wax warmer, and I will give you guys another update once it's fully melted and what the final scent is. I would say the final wax melt just smells like a very sweet smell. It smells like the reindeer cookies and the pumpkin patch cat combined. I can't distinctly tell what scent is overpowering, but I would say if it's those two combined. I just wanted to thank you guys for such an amazing 2024, and I cannot wait to get into tutorials again next week. Thank you everyone for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you want to check out my personal products, I'll have a link down below to my website. Thank you again for watching, and I'll see you guys next week.